It's games like these where I become the grumpy old man. You kids nowadays have it so easy with your flashy graphics, intelligent play calling systems, and such. Why, I remember when we had to run 5 yards to gain 1. I remember when all you had to do was stop the running game was fall on your face in front of the running back. Yes, youngsters, there are good old sports games like Madden 94 and Tecmo Super Bowl. And then there are the ones that you'd be smart to pass up at a flea market even if they were 50 cents. Sega Sports NFL 95 is one of those games. Now you ask, Eric, why? Why is it so terrible? Why do you think so poorly of it? Well, okay. Time to go through the long laundry list of what's wrong with this game, starting with the kicking system. At least the development team was kind enough to let the penalty slide for an out-of-bounds kickoff, because the kicking system is... how can I put this lightly? F***ing awful! Okay, I can tell that you have to stop the counter when the kicker's leg reaches back, and then again when it swings forward on the top right of your screen. But don't make it so fast that it's impossible to stop it accurately. God, nothing gets under my skin more than poor kicking systems in football games. It's a wheel that keeps getting reinvented time and time again. Your defensive playbook has plenty of choices, and even goes so far as the 46 defense that made Buddy Ryan so popular as a defensive coordinator and head coach, not to mention the 4-4 stack. But when the AI is as poor as it is in this game, it's anyone's guess as to how the play is going to end up. It could be a crucial sack for your defense, or a 60-yard TD strike for the opposition. NFL 95 is also terribly glitchy. I don't know why some games are allowed to be sold when they haven't ironed out most of their issues. For example, as I said before, if it looks like you've made a 10-yard gallop for a first down, NFL 95 says that you only ran for 5. If you're observant enough, on the offensive play call screen, you'll notice a pretty big hole. There's no goal line plays. So yeah, forget about stacking your offensive line for that game-winning quarterback keep, because you'll have to stick to I formation or single back. Also, I'm not entirely sure why it was considered a good idea for audible setup to be in the playbook, because you'll often change them accidentally since it blends in too well with your regular plays. On defense, all it takes is 2 linebackers to fall flat on their faces to stop a running back from getting any yardage, while the rest of the offensive and defensive linemen run into each other at full speed. Okay, I guess that's pretty accurate for football, but still, this game just shows its age with such terrible AI. Also, I decided that it's just pointless to call running plays. 9 times out of 10, even if you've made 3 passes in a row and called a halfback draw on your next play, you're just gonna run into a wall. Guess it's Hail Marys for the whole game. The only real high points of this game are the accurate lineups and the fact that you can taunt your opponents even if they just ran for 50 yards on you for a touchdown. But even so, you're getting a Neil O'Donnell quality game, so I'd stick to the Madden or Tecmo series for good old school gridiron gaming. Even though this is a pretty bad game, I'd like to thank Mohammed from Qatar, who could start on my team any day.